You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back, and today we are finally trying the Going Second Trap deck. I gotta make some adjustment here real quick. I'll take out the Water Charmer. So this is the deck that we're playing today. We haven't played this in quite some time, but I'm very excited to play it. We are finally playing it 60 cards with the Paleozoics, with the Graphic Screener, all of the other cards that trigger in the graveyard, all of this other random stuff. Very excited to play this. Alright, we lost the coin flip. They chose to go first, but not a grave concern here. Our hand's pretty okay. We have Bestial Magnamut, which is a hand trap plus summon plus additional search. They're playing Blue Eyes, so Bestial Magnamut will definitely come in handy against Blue Eyes, and they hard opened the Mausoleum. It always sucks to open that. There's a few cards you don't want to open. It's True Light and Mausoleum, because they're not. It's not that they're bricks. It's not that you can't play once you draw them, but the problem is you just don't. Those are cards you're supposed to get for free, so when you open them, it kind of sucks. Damn, they're just gonna end phase. We don't even get to use the Bestial Magnamut. Damn, that sucks for us. Oh well. So we've got all this. Damn, they must have opened really bad. Like literally, Field Spell, no hand traps, no nothing. Okay, so I think we just set 3, 4. I think we just set some. We'll leave the second Dinomishus. We'll do that. Vijom. Do I set Vijom? Is there a point? I think there's a point to set Vijom. It might end up protecting us, and then we'll just leave it at this. This isn't too bad. We have a nice little circle of hate over here, and then we'll see what they get. Like I said, we have some good stuff against their deck. Dinomishus is pretty good. These random trap cards are pretty good. End phase again. All right. I mean, I can banish this, but there's no point. I don't know if they just have like Mole Charmies in hand or like what they have in hand, but I literally can't do anything right now. Okay, what we'll do is we'll flip this up, and we got to do some damage while he's like got a bunch of bricks in his deck. We got to get some damage in, so we'll do this. Is this even smart to do if I'm playing against Blue Eyes? He's playing 10 cards in the extra deck. This might just be a bot, and I'm just overthinking this. I think we give it one more turn. We'll give it one more turn and see what else they've got, because like I said, they might just be a bot. But there's no way for me to verify that. It could very well just be a bot. If it was Blue Eyes, though, like whether it's a bot, whether it's Blue Eyes, I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, our hand was actually really good, and I wouldn't say I'm like guaranteeing a win against Blue Eyes, but I think a win against Blue Eyes definitely would have been possible. Like, I don't know if they are or are not playing Blue Eyes, but we had Bestial Magnamut, so we had plays to get around everything that they were doing. Bestial Magnamut's pretty damn good. Yeah, it's pretty damn good, Bestial Magnamut. So, like when they, for example, if they have like Maiden, summon a Blue Eyes, we can just summon, activate the Bestial Magnamut, destroy. Oof, that's pretty good. Gotta put Chaining on before he hits the end phase. So he's going to do this. I think that this would be... He has no monsters, right. He's got no monsters. So right now I can't even do anything about that. But what I can do is I can just banish it with the Paleozoic anyway. So he's going to do that. That's fine. That's actually cool. I think what I do right now is I activate Ooh, actually, no. What I do is I activate Bottomless, then I chain Bestial Magnemite. That way I banish both of them. Because I activate that, Chain Link 2, I activate Magnemite. That way he still has a monster on board, so I can activate this as a quick effect. I banish his monster. I guess it wasn't a bot, I was overthinking it. It seemed like a bot because they made such idiotic plays, but maybe they really actually did just get, they just bricked, and I looked down on them for that. So we'll do this. And then this will get banned. Oh yeah, he can just protect. Oh, that's fine though, because we still have Paleozoic Dinomycius. I guess we should have just saved that for like the summon of something else. What the hell does this do? Target one, return to the extra deck, and then do something. Okay, so we has to have like an extra deck monster for that to be useful. Okay, he's gonna target, send a Blue Eyes to the graveyard. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. He's gonna send another Blue Eyes. It's 38 now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Honestly, I think we just banish this Blue Eyes and we're good. Yeah, I think we just banish it. Target this. Discard. Probably the Paleozoic just because it is kind of bricky, so we'll banish that, sure. We can actually trigger this if we really want to get a monster on board, but I don't think it's that important. In phase, we get to search for another Bestial. This Bestial will hit him with a Baldrake. We'll actually use it immediately. No, not immediately. I can't use it immediately. Because he does not control a monster. But, regardless, I'm still going to be able to summon some Bestials. That's pretty decent, actually. That is... I think we just won the game here. Okay, so we're going to activate the Bestial. Banishing his monster out of the graveyard. Yeah, that just won us the game, actually. So we'll banish that out of the graveyard. Summon this out. Alright, so now we just go to battle phase here. Go to battle phase, attack with this Link Kuriboh. We're going to activate our face down Starry Dragon Cycle. We're going to chain, target our own monster. Chain Paleozoic Dinomycius in graveyard to summon itself for free. And that will resolve, so our monster will get shuffled back. We'll summon this out. We'll get to trigger that. Now we'll be able to trigger the Labyrinth Archfiend. And summon that in attack mode. And now that is pretty much game. So now we just can activate this, I guess just in case they survive for some reason, Cubic Ascension, and now we just attack with everybody. And that should be, that's a wrap. Pretty good gameplay there. Pretty solid gameplay. Like I said, I don't know if they probably were actually just playing Blue Eyes, because those didn't look like bot plays. Those actually look like real plays. I think it's just a person that doesn't know how to play the most efficient version of Blue Eyes yet, but they're getting there. Okay, yeah, this is not a bot at all. They're just a Blue Eyes player that hasn't... I'm not really sure why they are not playing the new stuff. Like, what makes somebody log on to Master Duel and be like, the new stuff? Nope, not playing that. What I think is most impressive is they've got 3 Royal Rares out of this nonsense, which I think is pretty crazy. That's a lot. That's 3 UR Royal Rares for Blue Eyes, and yet I don't even have the new support. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack and see if we get anything here. Absolutely phenomenal win there. Solid win. Honestly, even if they were playing a real Blue Eyes deck, we had a pretty good shot there. Got a 6 Samurai, Rocket Caliber, probably our 3rd copy. Battle Royal Mode joining. I've never heard of this. Wow, this card is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal with a barrier statue. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, if we target our fire barrier statue, make it not be able to be destroyed by battle. And if we take battle damage, if the turn player's opponent takes battle damage, so if our opponent attacks our monster and we take damage, not only does the monster not get destroyed by battle twice, on top of that, we get to summon a monster from our deck, which can be another barrier statue. This card is absolutely absurd. Where the hell did this card come out? I've never seen it. Like, I recognize the cards in the background. These are the Ancient Gear monsters. Ancient Gear Soldiers and Ancient Gear Chaos Giant, but I've never seen this. Where in the world did this card come out? I've never, ever seen this card. Ever. But this is amazing for the barrier statue deck. Wow, it's like another Battle Goganda, honestly, in a certain sense. It's only by battle, but still pretty good. Heretic, Merciful, and Quacky Mary. Yeah, this card for a common is outrageously good. I gotta go throw that in this deck. Okay, this is our Floodgate Turbo deck. We haven't touched it in a while. We're kind of saving it for a rainy day because, let's be honest, it's not... I don't like really need to play this, but I think it's insane that we have 4 barrier statues, a fossil dyna, 2 paragons, and then these are basically light barrier statues right here / paragon. So we basically have 10 monsters that all do the same thing, which is none of these monsters allow your opponent to special summon, plus this one allows you to search forbidden droplets and then prevent your opponent from special summoning. So this whole top row is just absolutely absurd. And then this card is like shockingly really good. Like, it really actually is very good. This is a very, very strong card. It's actually kind of crazy. But it gives us the potential here. Yeah, this gives us the potential to not only special summon, we can Yu-Gi-Oh shocks me, honestly. It's like every time I think I know every single card, it's just something like this just pops up out of nowhere. I've never heard of this. I don't know what set it's from. I don't know where the hell this card's from. But it's actually outrageous for this deck. It really actually is. We also can add a 3rd copy of Labyrinth Archfiend to this deck now that we have 3. But realistically, like, this deck is already kind of monster heavy. This is the kind of deck, I don't know why, but we kind of get unlucky and then we end up drawing too many. There's probably some stuff I can cut, like Magical Planter I could probably cut from this deck. I could probably cut this from this deck. Although, now I kind of don't even want to cut it, being that I have this little fairy robe up here. I might not even want to cut that. And then on top of that, I can cut Scrubbed Raid. And then on top of that, I just remembered I gotta build a counter fairy deck at some point, because that deck's been like really, really good too. So at some point we've been pulling a lot of stuff for that too. We have the Condemned Witches, this Light Barrier Statue, and some other stuff. I gotta actually consider playing the counter fairy deck. Okay, we won the coin flip and chose to go second, but honestly, things are looking kind of decent here in terms of our hand. Again, looks pretty decent, and our opponent scoops. Nothing could look better. Nothing could look better. Honestly, it wasn't bad though. We had like Thunderball, 2 Paleozoics, and if we took a bunch of damage, we had the Ferret Flames. So like, honestly, we were actually kind of looking like we were probably going to win there anyway. All right, this is what our opponent was playing. Sometimes you win the coin flip, and your opponent just assumes and you choose to go second. Your opponent assumes you're playing Tenpai. This is a game I wish we could have stuck around for. Like, he must have really bricked. I can see why. This is like every monster up here is like over level 4. Like, all of these are over level 4. He's playing 3 Blue Eyes, 3 Dark Magician. All of this in this 60 card deck. He's also playing Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Magician Girl. All of these are over. He's even playing 10,000 Dragon. This guy is playing every anime card that's ever been in the show. This is like Duel Masters the deck. I'm surprised there's not a Relinquished in here. I'm shocked, actually. No, Raigeki break. Like, this is... I actually wish we could have dueled this, but he probably bricked so badly. It was horrifying. Alright, so here we go. We got another Master Pack. It kind of sucks that our opponents always, like, scoop and give us easy wins whenever we're, like, playing a deck that we already know is kind of decent. When we're playing, like, a new deck we're testing out, we play against, like, meta. Sun Avalon card. It's, like, generic. You need a link 4 higher plan. I remember this card. This card's actually pretty... I don't know if this one's the one that's decent, but actually this one is decent. Yeah, some of the Sun Avalon cards are decent. Never going to use that. Nordic, Amber, those are getting new support. Never going to use this archetype, just not very good. Gen X and Valiance. So, not any of these cards, unfortunately. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but this was our goal anyway, so it doesn't matter. The hand's looking pretty good, honestly. 2 Labyrinth Archfiend isn't ideal. I think they are hard once per turn. They're playing Ice Jades. Wow. Probably got Ice Jade Goatee, if I had to guess. Got Open Cradle, sure. Yep, the level 3 is pretty good. Yeah, they're playing this. I think this is once per turn, right? This is not once per turn. The following effects once per turn. So yeah, it is once per turn. But maybe if our opponent activates a trap card, we summon one. And then if we activate a trap card, we summon another one. Either way, this card's pretty decent. We just got to see what the hell they do. If they end on that card that banishes our whole field, we might be cooked here, but it happens. What can you do, right? It's a part of the risk that we take, is that we're going second. Damn, this guy's every water card ever. We got Labyrinth Archfiend. I'm sorry, we got Abyss Shark. We got Ice Jades. We got Fishborgs. We got the Goatee sleeves, so those are probably coming out. The Ice Jades, yeah, Goatee's here. You got Sharks, Goatees, Ice Jades. Probably, what is it going to summon? The Ice Barrier, probably monster right now, if I had to guess. Oh, Chen Yang. We literally have the out. We literally have the out. Storming Mirror Force is the out. Crackdown's the out. Ring of Destruction is not the out, but it may come up. And then we've got the Coral Anemone, which summons back a water. This card's good as hell, by the way. This card's amazing. We have 2 of this card. I don't really have anything that, like, it doesn't come up, but it's like a good ass card though. All right, so Call the Haunted. Okay, that's like doing nothing right now, but we'll put it down the middle just in case he banishes or something like that. We set that, set this, and just, I think we just pass. We literally just pass on this. This is what's cool about this deck. Like, there's no thinking yet. There will be thinking, just not yet. I don't have to sit there and like, am I doing this? There's literally 300 seconds left on my clock. I didn't even waste a second. That's incredible. They refunded me the full amount. I'm still at 100%. He's going to summon this thing out. Sunfish, yeah, white sunfish. I don't know if he can summon a negate. If he can summon a negate, like, let's say he summons a Baron. Scrage goes to battle phase. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. Returns all these monsters back to the hand. He wasted his normal summon. Those go back to the extra deck hand. I can just pop this whenever I want to, but I'm going to go ahead and use this. Labyrinth Archfiend. Put us into range of summoning out. Well, we get the Vigilom package ready to go. Don't want to use anything yet. Actually, you know what? We actually kind of do want to use the Ring of Destruction to pop, perhaps. Or steal. Nah, I guess we kind of have to pop because this shit is up. He's going to scoop anyway. Every time we get a fun-ish duel, our opponent just scoops. And what's sad is he maybe even thought we were playing Labyrinth in that situation. Or maybe he was just salty about the Mirror Force. But, like, dude, we actually get a fun back-and-forth match, and they scoop. And then in the next duel, it's just, like, Fire King, Snake Eye, or some, like, super-duper Metastra Fiendsmith. Okay, we were playing against, like, Aquaman. Everything in here is water-related, except for this one Lightning Storm and these 2 Maxis and these Ash Blossoms. Everything else is just water related. Even in the extra deck, even Baron doesn't make the cut, bro. Everything is water except for this, the Fish Lamp. It's fire, but technically it's a fish. This is one of those cards that's like a little bit dumb. It looks like a ball sack, but other than that, it's like there's a lot of cards in water strategies that lock you into waters. Then you randomly have this fish that's a fire monster, which is honestly one of the weirder designs, because so many like weird random things lock you into waters, and then to just have that just sprinkled in kind of just throws it off. All right, let's get our master pack. Easy, clean, bam, there we go. Let's get a free master pack. Doesn't seem to be glowing. It's cool. I'll take a Kashtira Ogre. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Skull Archfiend thing. I don't think I can use this unless this is on way generic. Yeah. Target 1-armed dragon, not generic. What's the graveyard effect? Banish this. Target 1-armed dragon spell. Add it to your hand. It's pretty good. The second effect is better than the first effect, honestly. The first one gains attack. The second one recurs spells. Honestly, both effects aren't too bad. Karaz is really good. It's really good. Eventually, that could be the deck that, again, gets us over the finish line. We have pulled the Link 5 that you actually can't summon, but yeah, the Link 5 you actually can't summon. You have to basically send it. We've got a Hollow here. Phantasme, our second copy. Phantasme is a weird one because he's so dependent on the meta, and the problem is we mostly spend time in Platinum and Gold, and the issue with Platinum and Gold is that they are pretty much they're Gold and Platinum are so random and sporadic. We can't just like build around the meta, because we 1 minute we're running into Blue Eyes, next minute we're running into Ice Jade, the next minute we're running into Snake Eye Fiendsmith. So I can't build around Snake Eye Fiendsmith if we're running into 9 different decks in 9 different matches. So that's kind of the problem with cards like Phantasme and Droll and Lockbird and like hand traps like that. Like, he's good, no doubt about it, if your opponent special summons a Link Monster. Problem is, if they don't special summon Link Monster, we have Mr. Thanos just sitting in our hand. So let's see what else we have here. I don't even know what this does. This is a 6 Samurai counter trap. Yeah, it's a 6 Samurai counter trap. I'm not even close to having enough counter traps. I mean, 6 Samurai monsters to even have that somewhat remotely productive. Alright, this is not too shabby, actually. I really, you know what? I really enjoy the aspect of not bricking with this deck. Like, technically, Vigilom is a soft brick, but it's definitely also usable too. It's like nothing in this hand is bad until we know what our opponent produces. This deck is very different from our other. Like I said, it's kind of like a puzzle. It is. They're playing some sort of rank 4 deck. It might be the girls, the nuns. I forget what they're called, but it might be those girls that are nuns. Exosisters. It might be Exosisters. It might be some other rank 4 stuff. This is a great engine actually for rank 4s. Absolutely amazing rank 4 engine. Because that actually just committed a normal summon. Not even a special summon. It was Exosisters as expected. That's crazy that we were playing against Exosisters. We draw a Deep Grave, a card that actually does have to do with the graveyard. The fortunate thing is the rest of our deck pretty much doesn't have anything to do with the graveyard. Now, the big issue here is that, unfortunately, Exosisters, aside from the entire touch the graveyard and get punished mechanic, they also have this, like, banish 4 cards a turn situation going, which is even scarier than the touch the graveyard and get punished stuff. Because even if we set things, they can just banish things until we lose. The other thing is they're kind of playing around the anima column. A little unlucky, but it is what it is, right? It is. Yeah, they're playing around the anima column. Hopefully they summon a monster here, but some people are smart enough to play around it. And now they're using 2 monsters to go into Magnifica. Yep, makes sense. Also, while I was running my mouth, I completely forgot they de-shifted me, so I got to keep that in mind. So Yugioh leaves the field. It leaves the field for good. Damn, what are the chances? We play against Exosisters, we get 2 graveyard recursion cards. Okay, so I think beyond the shadow of a doubt, this is a set 5 pass situation. I'm going to set these here just because they're the least useful. And we'll just set the rest in all of these random spots. And I think we just set Yugioh and we pass. I think that's the best thing. They probably have cards that like let them banish and stuff, which would be smart for them to use, and whatever survives we'll play with. Yep, banish 1 card your opponent controls. We'll start off with that one. We can banish something. Again, it's for them a totally blind banish. Again, a totally blind banish. So for them, I mean, I can't really. This card wasn't going to be super useful. I mean, maybe with the cubic Yugioh, it would have been somewhat useful. I could have also crashed the Yugioh and tried to negate this, but he can just target banish it. So again, it's like kind of like a back to square 1 situation. Okay, he's going to normal summon this Exosister Martha. He has a quick effect to banish. What else do I have here? Quick effect to... So I can take this and then negate this and cut its attack. That's probably the best thing that I can do right now with these 2. I probably will do that. So I'll probably crack down. He'll banish. I'll activate this. He'll activate something else to banish. And then... It's not too bad, I think. Yeah, I think it's not too bad. Or I can wait for him to commit something else. Did he special summon this, by the way? I don't even know. I think he just normal summoned it. Am I even worried about this card? Do I even... Yeah, I think we just leave it for now. I think we just leave it. I don't know where he's going with this. What he's going to make. Yeah, I'd rather him commit more random cards to the board. I'll make that. I'll wait for him to... Hand or extra deck. Actually, he's about to summon from the extra deck in a second anyway. So I'll just wait for him to summon something from the extra deck, then I'll activate Time Space. He'll definitely use these 2 for an extra deck summon. Yep, so on the summon of this, I'm going to go ahead and use this effect. Because why not, right? Why not? So we'll get rid of this. This way we actually get rid of 2 cards plus the Exceed monster, which is better than getting rid of target 1 card your controls, graveyard, banish it. Okay, we're about to kind of cause a little havoc here. We'll activate Crackdown, target this, force him to try and negate it. Yeah, I think this is the right time to do it. He'll activate this to also try to banish. This deck is like, does 2 things. Banishes stuff by quick effect. And outside of banishing things via quick effect, this deck also just like leave the graveyard alone. So we'll do these. This seems like a decent thing to do. Is that not once per turn? Wow. Is that not once per turn? Huh. This is one of those situations where it's like you should have read, but that's kind of crazy. Not once per turn, like 2 banishes. I know there's 2 girls on the artwork, but god damn. Yeah, rip cards. All right. Well, what can you do? And then this also banishes, right? Paid 100, banish. Yep, and also banishes. I'd like to say we're even on card advantage, but we definitely aren't. At least that banish is permanent. I mean, that cut in half negate is permanent. I actually don't even think I played that, like, that badly. Oof, that's pretty good. What's more dangerous to me, this monster or this spell trap card? This spell trap card, if it's still on field at this point in the duel, is probably... Does this have a random effect when it's destroyed? I don't think so. At this point, if this monster is still here, I honestly, I think this is like Call by the Grave or something, which against us is virtually useless anyway. I think we just destroy all attack position monsters. I think that's probably the best thing for us to do, and then we just go to end phase and just hope he doesn't summon anything crazy or draw anything crazy. We just hope he doesn't draw into like a Martha or something stupid. Or the little girl with the flashlight or something like that. Yeah, I think that was the right play. And now we just hope to get some decent traps. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. That can shuffle something back, summon something back. Problem is our graveyard is barren right now. That's not terrible, though. That's actually pretty... I think these are like call buys, if I had to guess. Call buy imperms, like stuff that is good against the regular meta, but not us. That's what I would guess that is. That's why there's no point to even Lightning Storm that stuff. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. That might have... I hope they don't have an Ash Blossom, but they probably will. If they have hand traps, they probably will have an Ash Blossom. I'd be highly shocked if they didn't at this point, because we've gone through like multiple turns. They probably have an Ash Blossom right now. Macrocosmos. Oof, that's even better than an Ash Blossom. Damn, we lose a bunch of stuff. Damn, that sucks. That's one of the worst things that could have happened. Those were some phenomenal mills, too. Wow. Look at this stuff. Cubic Ascension. Multiple Paleozoics. Another Cubic Ascension. Another Paleozoic. This thing. Arias. That sucks. That really sucks, but it is what it is. Nothing you could do about it. Nothing you could do about it. The deck counters us. It just so happens. That was our first time drawing that card too. Kind of sad that this is the way that it came up. I can't use this until I can use this, unfortunately. So we got to just draw a usable trap card, or they have to activate a trap card. That's the only way this happens. The good thing is our board is non-existent right now, which is actually good, because if when they do eventually summon a rank 4, we just activate this, send back their monster. Their monster gets sent back. They have nothing on the field to banish, and then we summon Labyrinth Archfiend. And at this point, Labyrinth Archfiend, I don't even know what that can even put on the board for us, because we got rid of the Cubic Ascension. We may have even banished both Cubics. No, we haven't. Oh, straight to the battle phase is bad. Yeah, that is bad. This card's not bad. I still don't regret playing this, even if this causes us to lose for some reason. Another Cubic Ascension. Do we even have a target for Labyrinth Archfiend anymore? I don't even know. But it's cool to see that, though. It's cool to see the Cubic Ascension, even though that's not going to be going to the graveyard afterwards. Alright, he's going to go straight to the battle phase. You know we have to do this. We're going to hit him with a Yugioh. Redirect the attack. Yep, definitely put it in the back row, negate its effects. Because I can resummon it and then start doing shit afterwards. And then we can definitely activate the Labyrinth Archfiend. Assuming no, I can't, I guess. Not with that trap card. And now with that trap card. I guess because it happens... I think it's because the trap card forces you to, like, resolve the attack. For that reason, it doesn't allow that. I'll just set this. We can go into, like, a Link Kariba right now, but... it's just not enough to get over this. Yeah, I think the reason that you can't use Labyrinth Archfiend after using Cubic Ascension, yeah, I think it forces the attack to fully go through and damage step to go through. So for that reason, it doesn't allow... Is this summoned from the extra deck? Maybe. Okay, so he can add something and then locks himself into Exceed something. This card's pretty good, actually. 7th Tachyon. I think this is the deck that... This is the card that they're using Ariziel right now. The card's actually kind of decent. Yeah, it just lets him add... It lets you add basically anything. Locks you into Exceeds, but like... Who cares about getting locked into Exceeds? If he summons 4 monsters, we are doing good. If he summons 4 monsters, never mind. But we have the Starry thing. Yep. Well, first things first, yeah, Lost Wind. Yeah, Lost Wind for sure. And then also we've got the Starry Dragon Cycle. And then if he banishes something, it doesn't even matter. I mean, we'd hate to lose Yugioh, but I think this is pretty good right now. Yeah, he has a quick effect banish. So he can banish this. If he's smart, he'll banish this, but... at the same time, this card's not really useful for us anyway. He's going to banish the Cubic Vid. That's just random. Like, I don't even know why you would even banish the Yugioh. He's not doing anything. He's not hurting anyone. Special summon a monster to the field. Yep. What can we special summon? Well, I hope that this doesn't come back to bite me. So I'll summon this out. And then we'll set this back for free. And then Labyrinth Archfiend will eventually resolve here. Summoning itself. And we will be able to set. Yep, Mirror Force. Honestly, the fact that we've lasted this long against this deck, and this deck is really not a bad deck. This is a good deck. This is a good deck. This is a solid deck. This is a solid constructed deck. This is not a shitty deck by any means. Any scoops. That's incredible. That's incredible. That was not a bad deck. He went first. He set up an optimal board. He drew hand trap. He drew Macrocosmos in a deck where we're playing Grassix Greener. We still cooked, and we went second. This guy got destroyed. And we ranked up. Look at that. I almost hate leaving gold because gold is like actually fun. Gold is fun because you can see everybody. Gold is like a diverse neighborhood. Like you see everybody. It's kind of 1 minute you're playing against tier 1, next minute you're playing against something you've never seen in your life. Okay, this is what our opponents play. Like I said, this looks pretty standard. Other than the fact that there's like Macrocosmos, and usually they don't main deck that, they opt for more hand traps. This looks like a pretty standard build of this deck. Like this should have, if I saw this in Master, I wouldn't even be shocked. Like I'd be like, okay, yep, this looks about right. Like this wouldn't even, if I saw this in Diamond, Master, Platinum, I wouldn't be shocked. And we beat them pretty well, I'd say. Okay, after that one, I think we deserve a pack or something after that one. That was a solid win. That was a solid win. That was a very good win. That's one of our better wins. But we've had a lot of good wins at this point. TG, Vernisloof, Machina, Wind Up, Brotherhood, Twilight Ninja. Garbage. Alright, so we just... yeah, we won the coin flip. Obviously chose to go second. Our hand's not looking too bad. Again, we have like a bunch of cards that trade. Dogmatica, Ecclesia. Oof, not what you want to see ever. Not against any... I don't think there's any Masochist deck where you're ever happy to see Sky Strikers. I don't think anyone's ever happy to see Sky Strikers in general. I don't think that it exists. I don't think anyone's ever happy to see it. It's just one of those decks you're never happy to see. Okay, maybe we're happy to see it. Unless you're playing... Usually, unless you're main decking like Imperial Order, usually don't want to see it. This is quite a 1500, where this is quite a weird situation. Damn, they didn't even summon anything. No Shizuku, no nothing. A little crazy. We'll start off with Ecclesia. We'll hit him with the search. I don't know what our opponent has going on right now. Did we just crash? I mean, it's not like our monster's going to survive any. I think we just crashed. I don't think that there's any like reason to keep this up. If he just makes a Kagari, he's going to quick effect. Well, the good thing is, right, the positive thing is this card actually can't be destroyed by battle by a monster special summoned from the extra deck anyway. So this thing's here to stay. So we're going to main phase. Set this. set this. Unfortunately, this is not that great. I should have played that out a little better. I'm going to just set this, and I think in the off case, we'll leave fuse line for later, and we'll leave this for later, and we'll just use what we have here. Yeah, we'll just use what we have here. This isn't too bad. I could just steal this, and then our opponent can't do anything. I think that based on what they have in graveyard, they probably will go into the one that attacks directly first, and then we can just steal with Crackdown. I think that's probably the idea there. If he goes into the green when we steal it, it doesn't leave the board. Change of heart. I mean, sure. Change of heart maybe links our monster away. Sure, I guess he took our monster. Maybe he links off both. Battle phase, straight battle. He can't attack with that monster, can he? Guess he can. I guess he can. Yeah, you know what? I actually think Crackdown is probably the move right now. We'll probably Crackdown because Crackdown doesn't trigger. Yep, they cancel their attack. Good. That says it's not a bot too, because a bot would have attacked anyway. This is just a very odd Sky Striker player. Snatch Steal. Wow. Wow, Snatch Steal. I mean, okay. It is in the main monster zone now. That is a little funny. Snatch Steal. Unfortunately, actually, hold on. Let me put this chaining on. I think I might have a little idea here. This guy's stolen 2 of our cards. He's going to link this stuff away. Yeah, I should have done something there before I definitely should have done something there. He's going to go SP Little Knight. He's going to target to banish something. I think we have the out here between all these cards. So we're going to, yeah, we're definitely going to, he's going to activate this effect. And then we're going to respawn 100%. So he's going to target something. Oh, there's nothing to like even, he's going to banish something, but there's nothing. Oh, that's perfect. That's literally perfect. That's the perfect card that it could have been. We're going to activate this effect, and then also it's going to get banished, which is really good. So this is going to get bounced, but this will get banished, meaning that we will actually be able to use the second one because we can't control 2 of these at one time. That's actually the perfect thing that could have happened, actually. Yep, sure. The only thing is, right now, we have nothing. Like, we don't have any follow-up at all. And that gets literally the perfect thing that could have happened. The absolute perfect thing. And then, like I said, we need a monster. We need, like, one of our bigger monsters here. Not that. That's not bad, but that's not what we need right now. So I guess we just set this. We'll save this again. This is better when you know where your opponent has a card. We're somehow up in card advantage against Sky Strikers. Somehow. But I'll take it. We just need to draw a monster that isn't a Dogmatica Ecclesia. And I know we're not playing like a high monster count chicken game. I can't stop that. But that's actually not bad because now I can draw 2. As long as he keeps it, I can draw also. Yeah, he's going to activate Chicken Game, probably draw a card. Yeah, that'll help me. I just need to sort of deal with what he's got here. Blind Cosmic Cyclone into the back row, into our Fiendish Chain. Obviously, we don't want to lose that, but I have no response to that at this point. And then he's going to do Linkage too, to send probably the Cosmic Cyclone. Again, I don't have an out to this. I can't do anything. I drew a bunch of stuff. Triple Tactics. Yeah, that was a useless card in his hand. Damn, we really shouldn't be losing this duel. This guy's got like nothing good. And he banished the right card. Like, what a lucky ass dude. Yeah, I think we sour scheduling this. I know it's going to bring back the Ray, but then when he triggers the Ray, I can Gravedigger Trap Hole because that's a monster effect in the graveyard. Yeah, sure. So that gets returned, and then Ray will activate. Yep, and then we can Gravedigger Trap Hole the Ray, and that'll keep it in the graveyard. Now he has no monster. And he committed a lot of resources to that play. So that's good. That was a nice situation. I don't think he took any damage there. I didn't see him take damage because of the Chicken Game too. He takes no damage. But like I said, now we get to start drawing off this Chicken Game. That's pretty good actually. From the main deck or graveyard, we can banish it face down. That actually includes Ray. So we're going to draw a card off the chicken game. Still nothing, man. Come on. We're going to set, pass. I think this is good enough. That is unfortunate, actually. I'll just pass here. We're having trouble drawing monsters. Now, I know we're playing not a high monster count, but mathematically, we should have drawn at least one here. Any one of these would have been amazing. Labyrinth Archfiend, which we have 3 of. Cashier Ogre would have been probably case closed right now if it was Cashier Ogre. Bestials would have been great. I would have banished the Ray. He's using Maneuver to pop something here. Yep. That would have been useful, but not anymore. And he's going to draw again. And I can't really do anything about this chicken game. Because right now it's kind of helping me. I know it's helping him. Oh, my God. There we go. A Sky Striker special. They are lucky, too. That's the other issue with Sky Strikers. They're the luckiest people on Earth. And add Ray. And I think from here we just lose. I think this duel's over. You know, it doesn't matter how much of an idiot this guy is. I think we just lose because it's Sky Strikers now. Damn, we couldn't draw one monster and all that stuff. Yeah, again, there's no point to pop it. Quick effect to dodge my card. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he has the quick effect and he has the graveyard return effect too. He can't do any more damage to me after this because of chicken game, but obviously it is what it is. Yeah, he can't do, like, he can do another attack, but then after this attack he can't do any more damage. But now he's got, yeah, Kagari to bring back any one of these linkage if he wants. Hopefully he adds back linkage, not realizing that he actually can't OTK me because of this chicken game. I know he adds that back. I hate this Sky Striker stuff. I hate that they just dodge everything with this Ray. So again, we're going to take damage here. Yep. Yep. Here comes the super broken stuff. The not once per turn. Search anything in the entire archetype. Draw a card. Better than Pot of Greed. And not once per turn. Yep. Multi-roll. Now I can't respond to his spells. And he's going to add back a bunch at the end phase, plus he's probably drawing into great stuff because it's a Sky Striker player. Yep, he's gonna send whatever the hell this is. You can actually, if I was him, I would send chicken game. I wouldn't even send whatever's face down. I know that card might be useless, but I know that's useless, but I would consider sending chicken game because I can draw off of that too. Engage again. Did he draw engage off engage? Such a Sky Striker player thing to do. Linkage. That is literally, that's like one of the most Sky Striker player things to do ever. Draw engage off engage. Oh my God, dear God. Now he's gonna send what, Rose? The sad thing is this was actually winnable if we were playing against, like, not Sky Strikers because they're naturally lucky. Because, like, this guy made some really bad plays, but I could never draw one of our... If I had drawn a Bestial, it probably would have been... I probably would have won this one if I had drawn a Bestial. And these cards, these, like, 1-for-1 destruction cards are atrocious against Sky Strikers because they just recur and then redo everything anyway. End phase, they're going to set off of this, or they're going to search off of this, and they're going to set off of the multi-roll. Yep, they're going to grab a Mobilize Engage, and probably some of this other stuff, yeah. End phase, they can search. They definitely could have done more. They could have searched Widow Anchor, negated their own monster, and then set back Widow Anchor, plus Engage. Plus some of this other stuff. He definitely could have done better than what he did. Hornet Drones. Again, it really doesn't matter how badly they play. They're incredible. We draw Gozen is really good against this deck. And under this situation, and actually I think that might have... I can't say it wins us the duel, but that's pretty good. We're going to chicken game for sure. We're going to draw another one. Hopefully we eventually draw a monster. It's not, okay, well, that's basically a monster. That's basically a monster in this circumstance. It's basically a monster. It summons in defense, right? No, it just summons, so I can summon a Kagari. I don't have a lot of spells in graveyard, but I can summon a Kagari. Okay, well, at least that gives us a monster, so we'll do that. And then we'll set this to destroy this right here. We'll definitely set Gozen. And probably Deep Grave. I think we need a monster. Yeah, I think we need a monster to... Well, actually, do we need a monster? We don't even really need a monster. It's not like we're attacking. It's not like we're a fear of losing because it's a chicken game. I think Ferret Flames is probably even better. I think Ferret Flames is even better. Actually, no, we need a monster. We'll set this and we'll just pass. And then on his turn, immediately we have to use Fuse Line to pop this card as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, we're going to activate the Fuse Line. This will allow us to pop this right here, because I don't want him to search and do all that stuff. Although, in reality, he could just recur it for free. Again, this is Sky Strikers. So we'll target this to destroy before he can search one of the destruction spells. He's going to chain that. Okay, perfect. Hornet Drones, I'm definitely going to chain Gozen Match for sure. And that'll prevent that from even resolving. So right now we're just dealing with the Shizuku. But he can send Chicken Game to the graveyard and start doing damage to us. So I'll have to deal with that. This is, if he plays this out intelligently, this is game no matter what. But he would have to play this out intelligently. So we'll see if he does that. But it would have to, yeah, it would have to be him playing smart. Which is, I don't know if he's going to do. But all he has to do is just activate this, send this to the graveyard. We'll draw first, obviously. Pay 1,000, draw first. But activate this, send this, go to battle phase, and just attack me. And I have no monsters. So do 1,500 and then wrap it up. That's all he has to do. Yep, he's going to draw a card. Yep, he's going to activate to send, probably Chicken Game. Yep. Not much I can do about that. And again, I can't activate the punishment right now. I can't activate it, because if I activate punishment and I destroy this, he goes into Ray. Then Ray attacks, and then I don't think you can tag out under Gozen, but you can do a lot under Gozen. He's going to normal summon out this water monster that's 0 attack. Okay. Funny enough, we actually have this card too. Funny enough, yeah, we do, but we just don't use it. But we do have this card, funny enough. I know it's a random ass card, and then he can't do anything else. He just summoned that, and that's basically it. Now we're at 800. Yeah, we're at 800 damage, 800 life points left. We're cutting it close, but he paid a lot of life points too. We'll put chaining on for sure, because we'll see what we draw first, and then we'll potentially use the effect of Deep Grave. He's going to do this. Okay, there's not much I can do about that. The problem is he can search out the important spell trap card removal with, if he adds back, what he said. Yeah, if he adds back this, he can search out the actual, like, jamming waves and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what we get off our draw, and then we'll make a decision based on that. Tiamatron. Tiamatron is pretty good. I mean, it wrecks this row. Sky Striker Ray is a dark, right? Is she dark? No, yeah, she's a dark, so we can summon her out. And then he can't summon anything else because they're water. Perfect. Perfect. I think we drew. This is the draw phase. We'll activate Deep Grave now. Target the Sky Striker Ray in his graveyard. And also we will activate Tiamatron. Yeah, for sure. We'll activate Tiamatron. Don't want to activate anything else. Activate Tiamatron. Summon this out to pop this column here. Yep, activate this. Will pop this column, and it won't allow him to use Ray. This will get banished. Nope, we don't want to do this. It won't allow him to use Ray because he's still locked underwater, so you can't summon anything. So we'll go chaining. Yep, resolve this. Activate special summon out Ray. How can I do more damage here? I can destroy this to destroy this because these are two annoying cards. This doesn't matter realistically, but this is actually annoying. So I might want to destroy this with my fusion monster man. This guy right here. Yeah, I think I kind of want to do this. Is this... You can banish this, destroy a spell trap card. Because this will let him recur endlessly, pretty much. So, I think it'd be smart to do this. Because we finally get a use for this Dogmatica punishment. And then we just send this. I also could have just saved that and XYZ summoned first. But, I don't think I need to. That's fine. We'll do this. Our life points are really low where Ferret Flames is live. So, it's cool. So, we'll pop that. We just go to battle phase here. I think I actually just want to keep monsters on board. I don't think I need to do anything else. The only thing I could have made is Time Thief, technically, right? Yeah, just Time Thief. And I don't even play it in this deck, so I couldn't even have made Time Thief. I guess I could have made this right here. Unaffected by traps. Monsters are the same type as the materials. Yeah, it wouldn't have helped anyway. So realistically, in this particular deck, it wouldn't have mattered. So we'll just go with that, and then we'll set and pass. And that's not too bad. Like I said, we basically out no matter what monster he has. Because we do have this Ferret Flames. So no matter what, the monster's getting outed. I don't know what he could really draw right now. Ideally, even if he draws like a Ray, I can just activate Ferret Flames and shuffle it away. And then he can't summon Ray from graveyard. Okay, so he's going to target my own monster. And he's going to target to negate this and this. I mean, we do have the out, but then we kind of like out our own monster here, which is bad. Yeah, this is really bad. I mean, the monsters are negated, so at least that's positive. He's going to take both of those. I have no choice right now. I have to use the Ferret Flames. Yeah, I have to use Ferret Flames. Yeah, I have to. I can't let him link anything away. I think I have to just use this and shuffle everything away. Even though they are my own monsters, I have nothing else to really use here. So we'll activate this. We'll force him to get rid of these cards. Again, as much as I don't want to get rid of them, I have to. Yep, they get shuffled into the decks. And now I just have to draw a monster with 500 attack. That is literally it. I just have to draw a monster with 500 attack. And I win. But at the same time, if he draws a monster with 800 attack, he wins. So, whichever one of us draws a monster next wins this duel, probably. Monster, please. That's not bad. I'll take it. I will take that. I'll take that. 100% I'll take that. Because if he attacks, I can block it. I'll take that. 100%, that is solid. I know it doesn't win us the duel technically, but that's solid. I mean, Abystial would have closed this out, but it's a solid draw. This is a close-ass game. It's a really close game. Yeah, this is like... Dude, we are down to the wire. We're basically in a top deck war against the deck that is outrageous with resources, but he was irresponsible and he banished his two engages. This is probably an imperm. This is probably an imperm based on the fact that he set this here. Oof. It's a good thing we have this cubic ascension. He's gonna send. How did I know? How did I know? I'm like a amazing at this. He's gonna mobilize linkage. And this is actually quite good too for him, but like I said, I drew the right card. Oh, I forgot this thing adds back too. Forgot about the add back. I guess it just depends on what he adds back. Oh, if he adds back the trap, if he adds back this, we just cooked. We just lose. If he adds that back, it's over. There's nothing I can do. Hopefully he just adds something. Hopefully he gets greedy for some... Oh my god, this guy. This guy's such a moron, and then out of the blue, he'll just make amazing plays. Yeah, I think we lose. There's nothing I can do. This has to... Our life points have to be lower significantly than his. 2,000 life points higher. His life have to be higher, but obviously they're not higher. Damn, man. This was unbelievably close. We almost won this one. We almost won this one. All we had to do was draw any monster. Any Bestial, any monster would have done it. I think every monster would have done it, actually. Except for the Labyrinth monster. I think every other monster would have won us this game. Yeah, these kinds of losses suck. Okay, we won another coin flip, and we chose to go second yet again. They have a bunch of Blue Eyes cosmetics. I think they're probably playing Blue Eyes based on that. And we have Bestial Magnamut, which is pretty good against Blue Eyes. Pretty good against Blue Eyes. So we'll see what we can do here. They are playing Blue Eyes indeed. Yep. That is no shock. They open Sage. Sage plus 4 cards in hand. I mean, that's full combo right there. Don't even have to see anything else. Don't even have to see anything else. They are playing some weird ratio of cards. I don't know how much, but yeah, they have everything they need to pretty much get to a pretty impressive Blue Eyes board. Like I said, we open Magnamut. One Magnamut is not enough if they open a Blue Eye. So they're going to link 1, get the field spell, send with the field spell. Yeah, they've gotten to all of this. Nope, nothing yet. I'm going to add Mausoleum. Mausoleum can send. Yep. They've, again, like I said, they've already gotten to... They've already, unfortunately, gotten to the girl. The maiden, so... It's going to be a little rough what we can do here, because they've gotten to maiden. They can send a Blue Eyes White Dragon right now to graveyard. Now they can use this to tribute to summon. They really should have put maiden into play here before they had done all of this. So they actually kind of misplayed, because if they had put maiden, this is a free summon back. Can I not? Oh, yeah. For a second there, I was like, why can't I respond? It's because he doesn't have any monsters on board. That's why. I can't respond. So he's going to summon Blue Eyes back. That's fine. Again, there's the Bestial Magnamut will always find a card to hit. That's the good thing about Blue Eyes. You'll always find a card to hit in this deck. There's so many like light monsters. Yeah, there's always going to be something. So he's going to activate this from the field, which is kind of dumb, to set True Light. Yeah, I don't know what this like arrangement, like the order he's doing this in, is weird, and it has offset things a little bit. He just opened that. This is insane. He just opened so well. It didn't even matter what he searched or what he summoned. He opened the Sage. He opened this. He didn't even have to go into this. So this he can save for a Blue Eyes now if he wants to special summon Blue Eyes, or if he wants to set Saga or something like that. So he opened quite well. We'll see what he grabs. He can grab everything, actually. He can grab the trap cards, the monsters. He can grab everything. You can get the trap card, the spell card that summons from the deck. He really opened well. And like I said, my Bestial Magnamut wouldn't have changed anything. He's going to add that of all cards and Effect Veiler, which doesn't really do much against our deck. But the fortunate thing is we have Fuse Line, which means we can pop True Light. And then that can slow things down significantly. He's going to do this to equip. Yep, still nothing. At some point, I will be using Maiden. At some point. I just don't know when. Okay, he's going to try to make a Magia. I can also interrupt that. I can also interrupt that. Because if I banish this Blue Eyes Ultimate out of the graveyard, he actually can't make Magia. Yeah, if I just banish that, it's over. So if that's the direction he's going, then I know exactly what I need to interrupt here. It's going to go into Tyrant, sure. Yep, he's going to set... Based on this guy's play, he's going to set the fusion. The ultimate fusion. He should be setting the trap card. Never mind, he's doing this. This guy is quite something. He's going to do this. I think this is the appropriate time to do this. I think this is the best play that I can make. I'm going to use this to banish the Maiden. I think this is the right play, because then Maiden doesn't get out onto the field, and that really limits his extenders. So we'll summon this out. Right here. What do we care about? Okay, we'll summon it here so that we can pop True Light. So we'll summon this, activate, and then the reason I'm saying that is because if I search Tiamatron, I can just set a card here, summon Tiamatron here, pop this column, pop True Light, pops these two. It's gonna ash us anyway. But you know what? You gotta play smart. You gotta prepare for plays, even if they're gonna get ashed. Like I said, we still have plays. We have Fuse Line. We have Dinomicious, Fiendish Chain. We still have plays. Like, we can out his board. I don't really It's not a concern, really. We can even out Magia. Like, we even have the out to that. He's going to make a Link Spider, probably. Yep, Link Spider. Link Spider can't summon a monster that's like a Blue Eyes. It can summon a little level 4 or lower monster, but he's going to go into Dragoon, maybe? Not Dragoon, I'm sorry. Anaconda, Ultimate Fusion, which will get him to a Magia. Now, the thing that I find amazing here, it is Dragoon. This guy's unbelievable. This might be a Dragoon Magia situation here. You know what's crazy to me? He didn't draw any of these bricks. I know it's like I always say that, but it really does amaze me when these people just don't draw any of the bricks. They just draw these amazing starters, but not the bricks. It really does amaze me. Like, what are the chances? You don't see any of this. You don't see your vanilla Blue Eyes, but you see just like Sage and Wishes. Okay, that's incredibly underwhelming. That is incredibly underwhelming. Now, the thing that sucks is, regardless of everything, Dragoon is very difficult to out. But we have Sour Scheduling. The problem is Sour Scheduling needs a few things. We have a few problems here. Sour Scheduling has to resolve, but it is quite good. The problem is Sour Scheduling and Fuse Line are both competing for this zone right here. So I'm going to have to pick one or the other. I'm going to have to bait things out, because again, this can't be targeted. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, any card effects. So this can't actually be destroyed by True Light, even if True Light is destroyed. It can't be targeted by either play. The only out we have is Sour Scheduling, so we have to get lucky, pretty much. Yeah, we have to get lucky. So we'll set this 100% here. We have to out this Dragoon, otherwise we lose. This is, I think, pretty good, just in case he starts doing other extenders. And, like, he starts doing any Blue Eye stuff. Prey of Juraigumo, I think it's worth setting. And Fiendish Chain, I think it's worth setting. Fuse Line, I don't think is actually worth setting right now. This is better for, like, spot removal of things. But as far as things go right now, this is all I pretty much have. He can use the True Light to summon a Blue Eyes, or set a Blue Eye Spell Trap card right now. This is a tough battle. Like I said, this deck is like, it's like a puzzle. You have to like look at things, and you have to like break a board with cards that really shouldn't be breaking boards, but you have to do a lot. It's a good thing again, that Maiden I thought was the right Bestial was that Maiden, because this returns every turn. It can get Spirit Dragons into play. But I didn't expect Mr. Non-Brick Brick City here. Yeah, these people will make the goofiest decks you've ever seen. It just amazes me that these people always manage to play 9,000 bricks and never break. Like, why are you even playing Magician Souls? Like, why are you even playing this card? Like, why are you playing it? I have no idea. The other thing is True Light. If you banish True Light, it doesn't destroy it doesn't trigger. It only triggers when it's sent to graveyard specifically. Not if this could, yeah, it's sent to graveyard. So I think we're good here. I think we let this slide. I don't think Magician Soul is really relevant right now. He's going to Ultimate Fusion. Yeah, I'm not really sure where this is going, but I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to see what happens here. It's probably going to be Magia, but it could also be Tyrant Dragon. Tyrant Dragon's pretty good here, but no, it's going to be a Magia. Magia can negate a lot of things, so it depends what zone he summons it. Hopefully here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so all of these can activate in the battle phase, so we're not too stressed. And I think we might have some outs to what's going on here. It's going to take us a little bit of thinking, but I think we might be able to out this board. Like I said, it's going to take us a little bit. It's going to take us a little bit of thinking. It's going to send... Oh no, he's going to double normal summon. Sure. Yeah, sure. I don't have anything there anyway. He's going to double normal summon. He's going to go to Spirit Dragon. See, the thing about this is what we're competing against here isn't even like a good board. What we're competing against is just an overwhelming amount of amazing luck. That's what we're actually competing against. The luck is actually what's cooking us right now. Yeah. The luck is what's cooking us. I could stop this technically, but I think I should save that for one of the bigger monsters that I'm going to have to deal with in a moment. Alright, so he's going to go to battle phase here. I don't know if I could survive this mathematically. It's looking rough. Okay, so he's going to declare an attack. I think we start off with Prey of Juraigumo. He's going to negate it with one of these two. If he negates it with this, we hit him back with Fiendish. He hits us with this. And then we have some plays after. So I think we start with Juraigumo. At least he's in the battle phase now, so he's forced to waste one of his attacks on the Prey of Juraigumo, and he's already declared an attack with this, so he's gonna have to redeclare with this card only. So he may have been able to block this attack, so he can't just attack with Verde Anaconda on this 0 defense or 100 defense Juraigumo. Yes, exactly what we expected. I think next we Dinomicious, and then he's gonna negate it with this. Alright. And then we hit him with... Or we can... Fiendish Chain is good because it can block an attack. And we can't target Blue Eyes, and we basically can't target this because he can tag it out. So, if I activate this, I don't have to discard yet. And I can't, like I said, I can't target these two. I'm going to be smart about it. If I Fiendish Chain this, he negates it. Then we Dinomicious. And then we get rid of this column. So we get rid of this column and we can Dinomicious this. Actually, I think we Dinomicious next because that'll save us some stuff. Yeah, that'll save us a little bit because we don't actually have to discard this. So we'll go ahead and target. Like I said, we don't actually have to discard. So we'll target this. Yep, he's going to negate with Dragoon. He's going to discard. Cool, we saw that coming. Bingo Machine Go from earlier. Then we hit him with Fiendish Chain. Yep, Fiendish Chain. To negate this monster permanently so we don't have to worry about it ever again. And also... we're going to Sour Scheduling. But I actually think we lose no matter what here, mathematically. I think we lose no matter what because this attacks this 5,500 damage right there. That's exactly our life points. And I'm not blocking those attacks. Oh, but I'm summoning Prey of Juraigumo to block an attack. So actually, I think we survived this. He can tag out. That's the only play he's got. It's tagging out. Nothing else is active. These two are done. This is done. I think the only thing he has left is the tag out. Yep, he's going to tag out. There's no reason to tag out right now. Again, there's no reason to tag this out. But he will be tagging it out. I don't know why you would tag it out. You can only go into the monsters you can summon. Oh, I should have done this before he did that. That was my mistake. That is definitely my mistake. I definitely should have done something about that. Fuck, I should have done something. I don't know why I messed that up. Damn. Yeah, I messed that up for sure. Yeah, destroy a card. We're going to be destroying this. Damn, I definitely messed that up. Because this can negate in itself. Actually, okay, we're still fine. Oh, I forgot this thing floats too. He can float into a Blue Eyes, into a Blue Eyes monster, a Chaos monster. Yeah, I think we would have lost no matter what here. I don't think this changes anything. This guy opened just way, way, way too well. He didn't open any bricks. He opened way too well. Yeah, it wouldn't have even mattered. The only thing he can attack with these two, I think we lose them. Yeah, this guy opened way too well. There's nothing I could have done. Like, how do you not open any of the bricks? How do you not open any of them? You're playing like 9 of them. How do you not open them? Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Again, like I sometimes these people really do baffle me because this is such a bad build. It really is. Like objectively, he has all 3 of these Royal Red. I think that looks kind of cool. No, objectively, this is like a really, really bad build. Like 3 copies of Ultra Fusion, doesn't draw any of them. 2 Red Ice Fusions, doesn't draw any of them. He did draw Dark Ruler no more, he discarded it. He didn't draw any of these bricks. He's playing 1 Blue Eyes. That's, I think, kind of one of the craziest parts of his deck is he's actually just playing 1 Blue Eyes. If it gets banished to something, it's gone forever. He's not even playing Roar. He literally cannot get this card back. If it leaves the field, it's gone forever. 2 Magia, as if you'll ever make 2. Now this is quite something. Alright, as always, we chose to go second with this deck, and I'm pretty happy with that choice, because this is a pretty good hand. Castira Ogre and a Bestial Magnuma. Hopefully, the Bestial Magnuma finds a place to land. And then Needle Sealing is another one of those cards that Sometimes it's a superstar, and sometimes it's definitely whatever the opposite of a superstar is. He summoned nothing, which means he's probably playing Ancient Gears, which means, of course, we draw 2 of that. When I just talked about how sometimes it's really bad. Yeah, he didn't brick. This guy's probably playing Ancient Gears. Based on this, based on the cosmetics, he's probably playing Ancient Gears. Hopefully he uses some kind of hand trap right now, like a Mole Charmy or something. Nope, he doesn't. That would have been nice if he used a hand trap there, but now we get to reset the top of his deck. You can potentially banish something important like a Golem, which is something they play at 1. It's going to imperm us, okay. Why not? Just uses the imperm here. We still hit him with 28, though. Cubic Ascension is not a great card against Ancient Gears because obviously activates when they declare an attack. I guess we just set these. They are playing Ancient Gears. They're going to OTK us anyway, so we might as well set everything. Because, again, if they're playing Ancient Gears, we just lose no matter what. So, if they have Harpy's Feather Duster or something, we just lose here. So, we'll just set everything because we really don't have a choice. But at least we do have some things that are quite decent, like Fiendish Chain and stuff like that. If they do go off, which this deck does go off, and then they just scoop. Okay, yeah. I don't know what they had. I'm going to guess they're playing Ancient Gears, but they probably just have a bunch of, like, Mole Charmies or something in hand. Okay, this is what they were playing. They were playing Raid Raptors, which is actually... Our hand there was actually really good against Raid Raptors. I have no idea why they were playing 1 Infinite Impermanence. We got smacked by it. Yeah, I think, realistically, we probably would have still had that game. Now that I'm seeing that he's not playing any, like, backward removal or going second stuff whatsoever... We probably would have actually won that because those needle ceilings would have found use twice. So, realistically, we probably would have... I mean, those needle ceilings would have wiped 8 monsters. I think there's no coming back from that. We have the Vidjam, and then on top of that, we do have the Bestial Magnemite. So, they did actually have dark monsters for us to banish. I think no matter what, we probably would have won that duel anyway. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack and hopefully get something cool. Maybe, we'll see. I mean... It's glowing, but obviously that doesn't mean anything anymore. This is a decent card. So is the Formation. They're both decent cards. This is a decent card, not for us. This is not for us. This is actually a good pull for that Counter Fairy deck that I've been talking about possibly making. Millennium Revelation is not a good card. You need Monster Reborn. We don't have Monster Reborn. Solitaire Magician. Runic Smithing Storm. This is the one that banishes up to the number where they control and then special summons. This isn't bad possibly for the anti-meta deck, but up to the number of cards they control. I mean, it can be good if you banish one of their important one-ofs, but unless we're playing an all Runic deck, I don't think this is really that usable for us. Alright, so this is our hand. Again, it's not bad. Like, opening a Bestial just feels kind of good in a lot of situations. Depends what they're playing, except for this situation. It's not good in this situation. Cubic Ascension, Network Trap Hole. This deck is like an auto win against us. Dude, this deck is so good against us. It's just literally outrageous. It's so good. But the good thing is we're in gold. We're not in platinum. So this loss or win doesn't really matter. I'm going to try my best, but obviously this deck is extremely hard to play against. For us, as soon as they get to that Exodia thing and then set the Raigeki Dark Hole, or I get the Raigeki Harpy's Feather Duster on a trap card that's searchable, as soon as they set that, things become very difficult. But we do have Cubic Ascension, Network Trap Hole, Labyrinth Archfiend, Ball Drake, Thunderball. So it depends on where they go from here. If they get the Blue Eyes in circulation, I wish they did get the Blue Eyes in circulation. We could have Bestial Ball Draked it. But unfortunately, they did not get that Blue Eyes in circulation. Thunderball can actually deal with... Yeah, Thunderball can actually help deal with stuff. They're going to use a no-punk. That's insane. I've never seen punks being played in this deck. I've never seen it. I don't know why you would mix these things. This just maybe opened an opportunity for us to potentially win here. I have no idea why you would play these two archetypes together. So if they didn't get creative, and just played this archetype, we would have lost. But they've gotten creative. And they may have opened the door to a potential win here. They might just be playing this as an engine. I heard talk of that very early on. I heard talk of that. People, I wish I could do something about this, but I don't have anything. This is like a great card to imperm. If you're playing against the deck, it's a great card to imperm, but obviously nothing I can do. The Fusion Monster is a really great card to stop if you're ever playing against this deck. If they activate the Fusion Tribute, it's like the best card you could possibly Ash in this deck. Okay, so they're not playing what we thought they were playing, which means that we actually potentially have a game here. This thing is actually the card, if you're ever playing against this deck, you want to Ash for sure. Ash, or as soon as it hits the field, you can imperm it, or do whatever you got to do. But this is the card you generally want to hit in this deck. He's going to tribute and then special summon 2, 100%. If I had Ash, I would. Ash, imperm, Veiler, any one of those things really good against that card. Because that card, like, you put 2 resources into it, you put 2 monsters into it, but it gets you 2 monsters from the deck. So it's a broken card, but it is very, like, resource intensive itself. But it is a broken card because it summons 2 monsters. But if you can prevent that, it's quite good. On top of that, it tributes for cost. So if they tribute and then you Ash, oof, it's rough to deal with. This is another great card too. The Extreme Session. This card's really good too. It lets them draw every time a Psychic is like activated. Yeah, this is insane too. This is really good in like a generic Psychic deck too. It's just like every time a Psychic monster pays life points, draw a card. Really great card. Okay, they're going to summon out this one. Other than paying life points, I really don't know what the role of these 2 boneheads is in this duel, but I'm sure we'll see very soon when they start synchro summoning with them. But outside of paying for life points, I don't know what really they do here. I'm sure it's something important. I'm sure. They're going to activate this effect. This lets them add or send to graveyard. And the other one, okay, so he can target, and he targeted the fish man. Okay, he's an earth, so there's nothing I can do. If it was a light, we would have sniped it, but it is an earth. Okay, so I'm going to activate the draw, sure. This archetype's a little weird because it's like almost all earth. It's got a random water monster because it has carp in the name, and then it randomly has light. But like almost the entire archetype is earth. Yep, he's going to banish to do something here. Special summon a punk from his... Yeah, this is really broken. Now he's going to pay 600, draw a card, plus he's going to be able to get this trap card, which is essentially like another imperm. It's like a searchable imperm, and then he gains life points if he wants to. Well, he doesn't want... If he doesn't... Not if he doesn't want to, but if he gains life points as a consequence of activating that card. Now, if only we could just quickly do some damage here. That would be ideal. The funny thing is, if we draw like Gravedigger Trap Hole, we literally win this duel. I think we just win. If we draw Gravedigger Trap Hole, he doesn't have a negate, I think the duel's over. Psychic Ken Punisher, sure thing. You know, this guy's cutting it close. Wow, he normal summons Rusia. I did not see that coming. After all of that, I did not see a White Forest engine squeezed in here. So we've got Exodia, White Forest, Punk. What a combination of cards. He doesn't even have any more zones. He has to synchro summon. Okay, he's going to go into Baron, right? That was missing from a synchro board. You got to have that. If you don't have Baron, really, what do you have if you don't have a Baron if on a synchro board? The card that refuses to get hit in Master Duel. Okay, so it's looking like things are winding down. They're wrapping up. He's setting some things face down. He has that trap card that negates, which is scary, but it's life. Life can be scary sometimes. We can use this, but I don't see the point to use a Ball Drake right now. It's just not doing anything, unfortunately. Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. So we have 3 pretty good sets. We have the Ball Drake, Thunderball. Thunderball can threaten the Baron. It can. He can force him to negate. This is discard for cost. Send 1 trap card. It does discard for cost. I don't know if I want to discard for cost. I kind of want to have Cubic Ascension in rotation. I kind of want to have it in rotation. Bestial Ball Drake does not even a fraction of anything right now because every monster is higher in attack other than this. If I enter battle phase, he gets to gain life attack points for free. So I think we just, this is a all too well known set 3 pass. I think this is a set 3 pass situation. We don't even bother to summon anything as Baron pops for free anyway. I think this is a set 3 situation. Like I said, I really didn't, I could threaten Baron, but I can't pop Baron. Yeah, I could just threaten it. Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. I could threaten Baron, but I guess I could have used Thunderball, discarded something. But again, I really don't want to discard. This is our only shot here. That's a perfect card to target, actually. Hold on a second. When a monster special summon this turn activates its effect. Well, it is what it is. I guess we're losing the Trap Hole Nightmare. Forgot it's this turn. It's not in general. It's just this turn. See, this is the monster that we could have used Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare on this, but fortunately, that's not how things work. This is a monster from the deck or extra deck, which unfortunately this is not from the deck or extra deck. And he's going to destroy multiple cards, right? Yeah, he's going to destroy those 2. Yeah, I think this wraps it. There's nothing that I can really do about this. Like, I could have summoned the Bestial, but he could just negate it, and also he has a bunch of attack. If I don't activate a trap card, I can't do anything. It happens. What can you do? This one we just lost. There's nothing we could do about this. He summoned a lot of stuff. Alright, so this is what our opponent's playing. Again, these people amaze me. 50 card pile, White Forest, Punk, Kashtira, Millennium. All of this stuff squeezed in one deck. Very little hand traps, and they just open amazingly every single time. Even Azamina stuff in here. Why not, right? Why not? Might as well include some Azamina stuff while you're at it, right? Might as well throw the engine in there. 1 hollow. You got the fusion monster. Send a Sinful Spoils. I mean, it's like, why not, right? I clicked on the 1 non-Sinful Spoils. Send a Sinful Spoils card. It's a free summon. Why not? Alright, so we've lost another coin flip, but again, I would have chosen to go second anyway. Somehow opened 2 Kashtira Ogres, which kind of sucks. They're playing Fiendsmith. Where's that Bestial when you need it? Nowhere. Nowhere, that's right. They opened... You open any one of these cards, you open the whole thing. Magic-Key Bestial. That's right, Magic-Key Bestial. They haven't... It's... I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Just when you thought they hadn't put Bestials everywhere. Play against Magic-Key Bestials. I don't know how you guys come up with this stuff. Magic-Key Bestials. Yep, there we go. This is the type of guy to walk around like my Magic-Key deck is actually really good. I do great with Magic-Key. Other people don't play it right, and then they're playing Fiendsmith. High Ritual Art. Wow. Okay, they're gonna link to fusion into Lacrima. Again, our hand's not like bad because we have Kashtira Ogre and like stuff like that. So I'll try my best. Graveyard Trap Hole is pretty decent. This is a rare hand where it actually would have been better if we had gone first. Most of the time, this deck it's better to go second, but for the first time ever, it's actually just better to go first in this particular build. We have 2 Kashtira Ogres. The second one's not doing anybody anything, but I mean, I guess maybe if they negate it, if they negate the summon or something, I could just, you know, summon the second one. High Ritual Art. Magic Key Mon, they can summon from the deck. Yeah, the builds in gold are hilarious. This is just so funny. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? Magic Key Fiendsmith. They just don't stop. They just don't stop. I mean, at least he's having fun. At least that's what matters. At least he's having fun. Magic Key is one of the most underpowered archetypes ever created and placed into this game. So, alright, so he's gonna make a synchro here into this guy. You can set 2. I think it's the only ultra rare in the entire archetype. He actually has an art and everything. Can set some spell trap cards. Or 1 spell trap card, but you have to have 2 attributes. What is that, a counter trap too? I believe that was a counter trap that they set. Yeah, the Magic Key counter trap. They're going to link into an Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, which we can get over, which is nice. Alright, so the board isn't even really that scary. Yeah, the board's not even that scary. Like, straight up, it's not that good. I think that's incredible that the board is just not that good. I think we just summon Kashtira Ogre. We can run over Appaloosa right off the bat. Like, we could just run over it. I don't know if this negates a summon or not. If it does negate a summon, it summons not once per turn. Destroy. Okay, he does that. Sure. Okay, so then we just summon out another one. Because we got lucky and we opened 2. And then we just go to battle phase. And I think we just run over Appaloosa. We don't even activate the effect because I believe this counter trap can negate and destroy. So if I activate something, it just ends badly for me. But let me double check. Okay, so this only destroys when your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a Magic Key monster. So it only negates spells and trap cards. I don't know why. It only negates spells and trap cards. He can negate the effect with the Kashtira Ogre with Appaloosa, but then he just takes more damage. So let's see if he does that. Yeah, we'll activate this. We'll see if he activates to negate. Again, he's just taking more damage. Yeah, he's that's fine with me. He's just taking more damage. Like, we don't get to use our effect. We still get to resolve our attack. Bam. Knock the Appaloosa out. And now from here, we actually just... I think we summon Dogmatic Punishment. I'm sorry. We summon Dogmatic Ecclesia. Activate that. Grab Dogmatic Punishment. And we have quite a few things here. We have pretty decent situation here. What does this one do? This is when they summon from the extra deck. Shuffle that monster. Yep. So we set that. Set this. And we will be using our opponent's cards against us. Set this. And set this. So we'll set all these. This is pretty good. Yeah, that can stop the Fiendsmith engine. I think that's pretty good. I think that is pretty good. And if they activate monster effects, we have the Kashtira Ogre to put things into play. So right now, we just have to play this out somewhat smart, and I think we're good. Actually, hold on. We could force some things out. Ugh. Damn, I didn't mean for that to happen. I meant to do that a little earlier. I meant to activate Dogmatic Punishment. I wanted to bait out the this card. Yeah, I'm gonna activate to target this because I want to bait out his effects. I want him to bait out the spell trap card, but I did it a little too. Yeah, I wanted to bait this out, but I guess things worked out anyway. So I guess he did bait. We did successfully bait this out anyway. So Dogmatic Punishment is negated, and then he still gets to resolve his effect. So that's actually exactly what I wanted to happen. So now I don't have to worry about this annoying counter trap, and I can activate the rest of my cards freely without a huge concern. He's going to activate while I set another one, but he can't activate it obviously this turn. And okay, so we can... What was the thing that he selected? He selected water. What was that him about selecting water? I don't even know what happens there. He selected water. Okay, so the rest of my monsters become water for the rest of the... I don't know how that helps. I guess I now have 2 water monsters. I don't know why that is relevant in any way, but we'll activate this to banish something. The Ghost Ship. Did you see that? These people are unreal. Harpy Lady. The Ghost Ship. The Springans. I don't even know what to banish. This is so stupid. I'll let him draw this Ghost Ship, I guess. We just get rid of this guy. Because he's actually full combo. Technically speaking, he's full combo in for Fiendsmith. He's going to activate Engrave or shuffle something back, I believe, for cost to special summon this card. I think we just Gravedigger Trap Hole this. I think we just do that. Because what other Fiendsmith does he have? He negates and banishes it. I think that's the smartest play I can make, yeah. Yep, Gravedigger Trap Hole for sure. We're going to Gravedigger Trap Hole that effect. Again, I just think that's the smartest plan for us right now. Now, we do have a little bit of an issue here. We are going to have trouble outing our opponent's monster here because it's 2800 and we're 2800, and we're going to have to figure out a way to make this happen. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. We do have, like I said, the time space is pretty good. If they summon something, we can time space it away. Okay, he's going to do this, sure. The Manju. He's going to add the Ritual Monster. The stronger monster he summons, the better it is for us, honestly. Activate to Ritual Summon, yep. Some of the Blaster guy. Add another Magic-y card. I can shuffle this face down or whatever it says. From summons from the hand or extra deck. So I can technically get rid of this, but I don't think this card's much of a concern right now. So it's fine. He can add. It's not like this doesn't negate the summon, so this is still going to resolve anyway. Might as well just negate whatever Exceed monster he eventually summons here. Magic-y Battle. This makes Magic-y monsters unaffected by his card effects. By our card effects, so I have to keep that in mind. This card's just kind of, so he's unaffected. That's like kind of annoying. This can't be destroyed by battle anyway, but he can crash these two if he wants to. But this can't be, yeah, it can't. It's an extra deck monster. I don't think he realizes that. Yeah, it can't be destroyed. Hopefully he just doesn't attack with the other one, not realizing what's going on here. Yeah, now he can destroy it if he wants to. But she's not really doing much right now anyway. Okay, so we'll let that resolve. Now the question is there anything we can summon that would be of relevance? He can crash these two. I guess there is something we can summon. This Magic-y Fiend guy. Deep Grave. Not yet. I guess we just let these two crash. They both die. Yep. And then we put Chaining on, and we have plenty of things to do in main phase 2. He's going to set. And yeah, I think when he hits the end phase, we'll definitely do something. End phase, yeah, I think we activate this now before he can negate it, because next turn he will be able to negate it. Now the question is this useful? Can make 2 attacks on monsters, and then the rest of it, I think, is if your opponent normal or special summons a monster with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard, destroy that monster. Is this better than a Kashtira Ogre? It's not bad. As a monster in your graveyard, we have Water, Light. That's actually not bad, and that's like a continuous floodgate effect that we can make our opponent deal with. It's actually not even that bad. Is that better than a Kashtira Ogre? I think it might be, actually. I think it might actually be better than a Kashtira Ogre, and it can attack twice on monsters. I think it's better just to take this, and then next turn we just get it for free. That's pretty decent, actually. Yep, this resolves automatically, summons him out. I think we just put it in this column. If he places more, we just get to destroy more things. Sure. It sucks that we can't do anything with this, but what can you do? Yeah, again, I think we should go to battle phase here. I think we should go to battle phase and just attack over his monster. He does have the thing to shuffle back to make things indestructible by battle, but then I get to attack twice into his monsters. So we just do that, out his monster. Main phase 2, end phase, yeah, end phase. Unfortunately, I set these a little weird, but there was no way I could have planned drawing Tiamat 5 turns ago. There was no way I could have done anything. Like, I couldn't have done anything about that. There was no way I'm like, oh, my time space isn't going to resolve 3 turns from now. Let me just plan around drawing a specific yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. Harpy's Feather Duster sucks, but what can you do? Again, we just need to, like, if we draw a set here, and then just attack, I think that's pretty decent. It just depends on what he drew. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know how much that does for him. He can summon, as long as he summons an attribute that's not light or water, it's good for him. It's a water, so we can destroy it. Yep. We're going to activate this. He does have the face down card to make... Oh, he has that. Oof. Oof. Is that once per turn? Yeah, that is once per turn. I should have known that this... Damn it, I could have actually destroyed this engraver. How do you get another engraver in the graveyard? Did I banish it? I could have sworn I banished it. Oh, never mind. It doesn't banish. This card doesn't banish. Shit. Yeah, I should have saved this effect. I completely forgot that this doesn't do that. I just need him to summon something here. Then we can use Tiamatana to pop some stuff. It's going to summon Lacrima. Yes! Perfect. Oh, he's going to summon something else. Does this negate anything too? I don't think it does. But I think we'll put Chaining on and just wait for him to summon. And hopefully he just summons here. And then I can just hit this column completely. And then that's pretty decent for us. Please summon there randomly. Just summons way over there for no reason. Yeah, I don't even know if this is really worth doing right now. Actually, I kind of have to because the next thing that's coming out is Mr. Ooh, actually, I could just pop him. And then he can't go into the level 6 thing. Because right now, what is this really doing for him? Probably nothing. He already used the effect to special summon it back. Because the next thing that's happening is the Xseed monster that prevents special summoning. So I don't want to deal with that. I think we just summon him out way over here. And just blow up this column. Get Engraver back in Graveyard. Because he's already used that effect. And then he can't go into the rank 6. Either rank 6. Like Beatrice or any of the others. Yeah. I probably could have summoned this in attack mode too. But he just drops all my attack. For no reason. Yeah. Damn. We saved those extra life points for nothing. It didn't even help us. Okay, so this is now equipped. And this, he'll also equip this. So he's 3,000, can't be targeted. With card effects. He's 3,000. Doesn't do anything for us right now at all. Does not do anything. I guess we'll just set this and pass. Yeah, I should have definitely saved the pop for the other monster, but who the hell would know this magic key card protects a normal monster from destruction? What kind of maniac would know that? Who would know that? He's gonna go, this is one card Fiendsmith combo too. They're all one card Fiendsmith combos. The last few duels have been like so close. It's actually kind of, we either beat our opponent, like we blow our opponent out, or they just have like, and I forgot, he has a negate face down anyway, but like these duels have been so close. Like legitimately, like we're like one draw away from winning every single one of these duels. Every time, yeah, we were pretty much like one draw away, and then we'd like win or lose. I'm gonna go end phase. I don't even know what I could draw here that would even help. It doesn't really help. Yeah, it doesn't really help. He has a counter trap face down, so he can negate something. I guess we could block one attack. Yeah, I can't block 2 attacks. I can only block 1 attack with the counter trap. That is what it is. Damn, again, like every duel is like one card away from winning. The Sky Striker duel, this duel, the other duel, like we really, the Blue Eyes duel, like we're one card away from winning some of these duels. Alright, so we lost, but who cares about the coin flip? We are going second. With the deck we want to go second with. The hand's pretty good. We have Labyrinth Archfiend and Lightning Storm, which is pretty nice. And Dogmatic Ecclesia, which is pretty cool. Call of the Haunted is a little odd man out, I'd say, in this hand, but this is another card that could probably be cut. They are playing Usarctic. Well, that's quite something, yeah. So, yeah, Call of the Haunted may be on the chopping block. It's not bad, it's just not great. Yeah, it could be on the chopping block. That is 700 attack and level 7. 100 attack for every level. Yeah, 100 attack for every little. A bear with a very small head. Gradles. Gradles Usarctics. Now this is an interesting combination. End face, even better. This guy is probably a bot. We don't know, but it's probably a bot. Didn't summon an extra deck monster, so Khaleesi is not doing anything right now. Definitely going to hit him with a lightning storm first. Yep. Goodbye to these. I think Gradle Slime floats, doesn't it? Or no, it's probably something else that floats. Gradle Slime, I think, just is a level 2 tuner, and that's the advantage of Gradle Slime. I think that's like literally the only thing that... I remember using this card, but I don't remember where target one Gradle monster... I used to summon this card off of... I used to send it to the graveyard off of Swap Frog. I remember that. I don't remember what exactly it did, but I remember when I was playing Frogs. For some reason I was playing that. So now we'll just set everything else and pass. We'll see what our opponent has here. Whether they're a player or a person that bricked or a bot, I don't know what's going on, but either way, we've got some really good interruptions. If it is a bot, it really sucks that we draw like the most magnificent hands against the bots, but never draw the most magnificent hands against the players. Okay, this guy's going to normal summon Gimmick Puppet Fiend guy. I'm just going to bottomless this. I'm not trying to deal with this. I'm not trying to deal with this card's graveyard effect if it has any, because Gimmick Puppets always have graveyard effects. This card is super annoying, and I will be summoning out the Labyrinth Archfiend. And I will be setting a copy of Cubic Ascension. We'll be setting that. This, you know what sucks actually today? We never got to resolve our copy of Grass Looks Greener. We drew it once. We activated it. It got ashed. That's it. We never saw it again. So our opponent's going to do this. Alright, fine. They're going to battle. This is definitely a bot. If they're going to battle phase and doing all this. It's crazy that the bots are still on here. On the system here. Who is buying these accounts? Like, who is buying these bot accounts? Like, why would you... What's the purpose? Why, you know... Why even do it? We can summon from the extra deck here. Is this more damage to summon from the extra deck? I guess this plus this called a haunted attack. I think it's slightly more damage. I think it's like ever so slightly more damage to summon. Since we're playing against a bot, we might as well do this. Only because I'm playing against a bot am I even doing this. Normally I wouldn't do this effect at all, but against the bot, why not? We need to do slightly more damage so we can get the hell out of here and go open some packs. Oh shoot, if this is summoned, you could set a normal trap. So I guess that wasn't even a worthless thing to do. If this card's summoned for any reason, you can set a normal trap. I didn't even know that. It's a good thing we learned that. This was a useful... That was useful, even though this is a game against a bot. That was kind of useful. I had no idea. Yeah, this summons... I thought it had to be summoned off its own effect. That if this card is special summoned for any reason, you can set a trap card directly from your deck. That can only be activated on... Yeah, you could... I didn't even realize. I never had a way to special summon this before, so it's actually quite nice that we were able to do that. Okay, and just like that, we've won the duel. Nothing else to really do. Obviously, easy win, being that we played against the bot. Yeah, easy win. Alright, let's open a final master pack of the episode. We'll see what we pull here. And we'll look through some cards. I also have to make the counter fairy deck. I don't even know if we have enough stuff for the counter fairy deck, but I guess I gotta make that. TG, Screw Serpent, can't do this. This is a trap card or a spell. Either way, this card is a little bricky unless you go second. We've got, this card is just terrible. Should never been released. I mean, in a goofy zombie deck maybe, but it's really not that great of a card. Ally of Justice, Jurassic Impact, and Dark Spear of Banishment is actually good, but you need a lot of things. Like, you need Dark level 8 Fiend monsters to even circulate this card properly, and we just don't have anything that can really work with this card. Okay, let's open up these packs now. The Legacy tickets. We'll just go skip like we've been doing recently. That's pretty good, actually. That is pretty good. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't know what the hell this does. This card's not that great, but okay, I'll take it. Another Reckless Greed is actually pretty good. 3 Reckless Greed is really good. Because the problem with Reckless Greed right now is when you use it, you just you don't get to draw for 2 draw phases, but if you can chain 2 of them, you can draw 4 cards, and that's really good, and you probably win the duel. That's not bad if we pull 1 more. This is a really good card for trap decks. It lets you tribute a zombie and then pop 2 cards. And then you have to banish a Shiranui, so we have to actually have a Shiranui to do that. This isn't terrible. You can banish like a barrier statue, bring it back if we really want to, and then yeah, pretty much the rest isn't really that great. We have 7 more packs at least, so we can pull something out of those. So out of this batch, we have Tremendous Fire, and I guess we've used this in the past. That's not terrible. Tremendous Fire. Dasher is not bad. We do have Destiny Fusion, which I guess that's not terrible. Or Dark, what is it called? Destiny Fusion? Yeah, Fusion Destiny. We have this, so technically that's not bad, but we don't have. If we one day pull a Phoenix Enforcer, I guess we're in good shape here. What rarity is this card? It's a rare. It's crazy that we can actually, if we pull Phoenix Enforcer, we're really in good shape, because we probably have, we have this now and we have the other stuff. Treasure Panda needs a lot of setup. Another copy of this is a welcome addition. If we can somehow, I mean, if we can summon this and then attach like a Moon Mirror Shield to it, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is a pretty nice batch here. And then the Andro Sphinx, just totally unplayable. Okay, real quick, just to investigate, right? Let's check this. Related cards. These are the Destiny heroes that we have. We don't have the really, really good rare. We don't have him, Celestial. But we do have, how many Destiny Fusions? We have 1. If we can get to 3 of those and maybe pull a Phoenix Enforcer, I think that really would help us out a lot. Damn, that would go in like every deck. The problem is that even if we don't have Phoenix Enforcer, but let's say we did pull Phoenix Enforcer, at this point it wouldn't be worth playing 3 bricks for 1 Phoenix. It just wouldn't be worth playing. But, you know, assuming we get more of these and 1 of these, I think we can actually maybe put this engine together, because it's not bad, especially in a deck like, even like a deck like Floodgate Turbo. It wouldn't be too bad because you activate it, summon. I don't know why I clicked on that deck specifically. Like in our going second trap deck, that would be phenomenal actually. It'd be really good. So we have this, and then what was I was supposed to check Cybers. Somebody's been asking me to check the Cybers pile, our Cybers cards, for the longest, like a very, very long time. So I'll check the Cybers cards that we have. We have a decent amount here, so we'll go through them here. We do have a lot of Cybers cards. You could probably get away with building a half decent Cybers deck. We have 3 Parallel Exceed, but it's limited. We have a lot of Math Mechs. And then a lot of these Cybers cards have very obscure usage, so they might come up against the right situations. Diameter, we have at 1, which is pretty good. We have Diameter. I think we have 2 Circular. We have Firewall Defender. That's it, man. That was quick. I expected it to be much longer than that, and we just kind of scrolled through everything in like 2 seconds. I guess that's everything we have. Yeah, those are all the Cybers. I don't know if we can build something with this, but it'd be interesting to see for sure. But we have some decent Cyber stuff actually. La, 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 la.